Okay. So your telling me about yourself could be much different. You could say, "Hey, I'm born and brought up in." Uh,
Yeah, so
uh,
that was how I prepared, sir.
okay.
And then when you asked, tell me about something, you didn't ask me introduce yourself or something.
I
So
said, "Tell me about yourself."
and no, tell me something about yourself is what you told.
Okay. Okay.
So that was when I got confused.
Don't
Okay,
confuse.
you
Go with the regular flow that you have. If they ask you, go with the flow. Tell what your parents do, what do you do, where are you from, all of that. As in, it sounded like suddenly you said, "Hey, I work in Oracle."
yeah, I came from behind. I
Yeah.
started.
So see, you can start from the behind as well, but finish it off. You say, "Hey,
Yeah,
I'm a computer science engineer from NITK Surathkal, working in Oracle for the last 18 months. I've been born and brought up in Amravati, Andhra Pradesh, or Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, and my father works XXYY. My mother is a homemaker, and whatever it is." And then you say, and then if you have any hobbies, anything that other than your studies that you want to do, talk about that. You don't have to essentially talk about I was part of many clubs and committees in NIT and all of that. Don't go there unless necessary. So
okay.
start about this, right? That is one thing. Your YMBA could be slightly different. It sounds like everybody tells the same answer,
Okay.
not refined also. So it is trouble. See, I'll suggest my answer.
Hmm.
Think about it, and then maybe take a mix of what you already had, take some part of my answer, and then club it together and give it up. Say, hey, I've already done my engineering from one of the premium institutes in the country,
Hmm.
definitely in the top 20
Hmm.
or top 10, whatever it is. I don't know the numbers and all.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
fill
Okay.
top 10 institutes in the country in computer science engineering. I think I am actually very competitive, and I I know I've earned my stripes in engineering. I've done 18 months of. I'm not saying I'm a rock star at I know in and out of all of my job requires, but I know reasonably well to do enough justice to whatever my job demands.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now I'm ambitious. I'm looking for what next.
Hmm.
And naturally, I thought of MBA as the natural extension of where else can I go, how else can I progress. Because I work in a product based company, which means I look at a lot of product managers and I think, hey, this is something that I love to do. This is something that I like to do. And how do I get there? I get there if I do an MBA. And what is the best way to do an MBA? From an IIM. So I'm here wanting to do an MBA from an IIM. And I think it is not a crime to be ambitious and want to do an MBA, because this is a great way for me to become a product manager. Never use the words quickly, shortly, all of that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Tell, hey, I want to be a product manager. That's something that fascinates me. I see a lot of product managers in my office, and I think I want to be there. So I think a natural progression for me is through an MBA to become a product manager.
Okay. So what if they stress on you can become without an MBA too, right?
If they stress on that, tell them, hey, I seen very clear market difference between product managers who have MBA and non-MBA. One main difference is that how they think about all different stakeholders. Sometimes the non-MBA guys might leave out
Hmm.
or prioritize. The MBA guys might prioritize even better. That is one part. The other thing, in some sense, might sound like I'm looking for a shortcut, but the ages of non-MBA versus MBA product managers are wildly apart. Non-MBA product managers are at least 40 years old. MBA product managers are like 30 years, 32 years old. So I think a decade of difference makes sense. And I think if I get an MBA, I'm not looking for a shortcut, but I want to go there. I want to grow soon. I want my career trajectory to be like a hockey stick. I want to grow a lot, which is why I think doing an MBA is a valuable addition for me to do. See, you will sell the message only if you have conviction on the message.
Yeah.
You should feel, hey, this is why I want to do an MBA. Only when you feel that you will convey that. Otherwise, it is you listen somewhere, you listen an answer, and then now you are trying to memorize and repeat the answer. Then it won't feel that way. It won't feel good. So remember that. See, you can use your NIT as an advantage in your YMBA. You can say, hey, I've already been through a lot of things, and I've been through one of the really fantastic places in undergraduation where lot of brilliant minds put in one small place. So I
Hmm.
think I've already been through a lot of that. I think I'm very ambitious. I've seen a lot of people who are ambitious around me, and I think it is how do you put it? Uh, it ignites. You can feel that because you are around a peer group that is always energetic and wants to do more, and they do lot of internships, they do lot of paper presentations and publishing papers. They always hustling. They keep hustling. My entire 4 years was with lot of hustlers, and I think what better place than to find better hustlers than I am,
Mm.
right? So take value from that.
Yes, sure, sir.
Leverage your NIT and then say, hey, I've already been through a tough experience. This is even better. I want to do this. So I want see. Also, your natural progression is you can say, hey, I'm not a mechanical engineer, I'm not a civil engineer. I'm a computer science engineer. So for me, product-based company or software-based company, two different. In some sense, these are two distinctions. One is I sell software. Other one is more of SaaS or product. I sell a product where the customer runs everything from the cloud. So it's not a software that is installed, it's a product based. So product management is in some sense easier, in some sense tougher. You'd go through the pros and cons. Say software, you will release, people will buy.
Yeah.
But product, most likely they are all going to do a recurring payment,
Yes.
which means it is continuously being paid, continuously generates revenue. It's a good thing. But the bad thing is not bad, but very crucial thing is you got to continuously keep your customer satisfied. The moment they find some other product that is slightly even better than you or slightly lesser cost than yours, they're going to shift it like because of software, which means they are completely reliant on that one thing that is already installed because they have paid loads of money. But now because it is recurring theme based, recurring payment based, now they can at any point of time export all their data into an Excel or an Access and then re-import it to some other new competitor, which is why we have to stay at the top of our game. And I think this is something that is a natural progression for me being a development engineer in Oracle systems, working in product management. I want to become a product manager. I think that is the next natural progression for me. And I think for that, an MBA is very vital. That is a missing piece in my career trajectory. And I think, which is why I want to do an MBA. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So your GK and all, be slightly more prepared. Our constitution thing you should know, it is 55 and 14, I guess.
Okay.
Point numbers 5 and 14.
Check it.
No, both of them. And I think our constitution gives that right to any human being. Does not have to be Indians.
Okay.
So remember that also. As in, go read upon it.
Yeah.
See, you have time. Go read through it. Read those two clauses of constitution. I think it offers to anybody who is in the country.
Okay.
So you cannot discriminate anybody based on anything at all.
Okay.
I think it is within the boundaries of India. I'm not sure, but just read and know your stuff. Right?
Yes.
You don't have to take sides. You did not really take sides. You said, okay. One more thing I wanted to mention. What if you are a home minister? What will you do? Your long-term plan was beautiful, but you should have started off with that.
Okay.
You said, I will first curtail all of that. You should say, hey, we can take some drastic measures in the short run to curtail and all of that. But I'm a big fan of long-term peace. In short term, you can keep pushing, but the pressure will keep increasing from the people's end as well. I don't think that is very reasonable thing to do. That is to immediately curtail some problems, but it is like you have a broken hand where your bone is sticking out. You are trying to open a band-aid to stick on that. Not going to be helpful. In the long run, how do you make it helpful? Keep them informed. One part of it is keep them informed. Teach them what is this entire thing is about and all of that. Second part is listen to them. The moment you listen to them, they are going to calm down. If you listen to them intently and then the people really feel some things are not great, then you tell them, hey, we will come to a middle ground. We will do some more editing in this and then we'll fix this. Then you are looking at a long-term peace solution. Otherwise, you are looking at something that is going to be short-term but not really working.
Yes.
So that you fix, you are good to go. Right. I think the interview went pretty much reasonably well. Yeah.
Sir, is there anything like the CAP interview I had? So is there time, sir, for you?
Yeah, please.
So in CAP interview, the main thing was they were like this: you don't need an MBA to become a product manager. So first of all, IEMs you don't need. You can directly become while working as 5-6 years.
Okay.
We have seen many of them. Then I told them I have seen this alumni. I talked to alumni. Oh, it's nice platform. And they're like, why do you think MBA will help in product management? Then I told it gives different views of different people to think about all this. Then I told, okay, marketing he needs, so product manager. So I told that marketing. They're like, no, marketing course will not help product manager. We know that.
Okay.
So they were trying to tell everything, no.
Okay, see, that is trouble. You have to have justification, and they are essentially trying to look at, can you hold your ground? So you should tell them, hey, product manager, marketing is helpful in terms of what product you create and how you get there. In some sense, finance is helpful because you are always thinking about. You should also be thinking about what is the product cost, what are the expenses that I am occurring, and how much should I price my product, how well are my competitors priced, and all of that. So finance is helpful. Human resources is helpful because I am running a big team. I don't need human resources, somebody from HR to manage my team. I need to be able to manage my team. I need to make sure conflicts are resolved. I need to make sure they all feel okay, good, valued, cherished, and all of that. So I need to know what is the strategy. I need to know what is the strategy of the organization as a whole. I need to know what is the strategy of this product line, and all of that. So I think MBA will give me insights into what a strategy is, what is the product life cycle, how do you manage a product life cycle, how do you manage finances, how do you manage people in the team, how do you manage clients. The MBA even goes to the extent of teaching you cross-cultural management. So if you have a Japanese client, how do you deal with them? If there's an American client, how do you deal with them? All of these are all really small things, but I think all of these will matter in the long run. It is not because cross-cultural management, I know I will handle any customer from Japan. No, but it is telling them, knowing how to react, what to do, what to expect, how to promise something, how to convey something, how to honor something. All of that I will know. So these are so many small things put together. It will make me overall so much more better as a product manager. I'm completely on board with you that a product manager does not require an MBA per se. No need. But all that being said and done, see, you can travel in a cycle. You can travel in a motorized cycle. If I have the wherewithal to go for a motorized cycle, might as well go for that. It makes life so much more simpler. I can travel also with a motorized cycle with a suspension attached to it. It will make my life even better. So product manager with an MBA, product manager with an MBA from an IIM. You see the difference. Will the first person not reach the destination? He will definitely reach the destination. But there is more value that an MBA or an MBA from an IIM that brings to the table. And I think that is important. I'm able to get that. I want to get that.
And is there anything that Lucknow will concentrate more on? You might
see, sometimes suddenly people say interviewers are completely uninterested.
Yeah. So yes, sir. So I gave a CAT last year as well as 2M student last year as well. So as soon as I went, he started speaking in Hindi. Then I told, sir, I am not so comfortable. They were like, "Samajh mein aayega, you will understand slowly. We'll start." So
you should say, I will learn, but not now. That's how you manage. You say, sir, I definitely want to. Let's say I'm going to IIM Ranchi or a Rohtak. I know I will need Hindi. I am all about learning more. I want to learn as well. I know I've started watching Hindi movies and everything. But I don't think now I can. I don't want to miss out on something important that you're trying to convey because of the language. So politely tell them, hey, can we go on to English?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I think you're doing reasonably good. Let's see. Do let us know how it goes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All the best. Do well.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best. Then. See you.